This is the absolute best kombucha brand there is, period. I have changed my mind, for those of you who have been watching for any length of time. You know that I always say GT's is the best, but no more. This one has dethroned them, and I actually issued a challenge when I started this channel saying if anyone could turn me on to a kombucha that was better than GT's, there would be a prize or a reward, or I would do something. I don't even remember. I'd have to go back and check my video, but well, I found it myself. No surprise. Lionheart, I actually talked to him on the phone last week. Like, they take such care and precision with their brewing and their preparation methods. It's just astounding, and I'm not surprised. It shows. And I had another one the other day. I haven't had one since then, and the way it made me feel was just off the charts good. I mean, it's like giving yourself a little high. It's like a little boost of all these herbs and just fabulous things that just go right into your, I don't want to say your mind, but they go into your brain and into your system, and it just boosts you up and gives you such a little high and a little rush, and it just gives you energy, and it makes you feel so damn good. All right? And that's not an exaggeration. Like, it really does. That's why kombucha is becoming so popular. And not only that does it make you feel good, but the reason it makes you feel good is because it's so flipping good for you. Okay? It's just full of great things. And this brand just takes the cake. I'm sorry, GT, Dave, if you ever watch this. Like, you've been the best up until now. And it's been a great almost 30-year run for you. I have had more of your kombuchas than any other brand. I've probably spent a good $25,000 on your kombucha alone because I enjoy it so much and I don't like to brew my own. I just buy what's out there. But I have to say, Lionheart has now taken your spot. they just work harder. I don't know exactly what they do, but they do it well. So this brand, this flavor I haven't had, grapefruit sage, this will be my new one, but the Heroes blend that I had last week was just out of it, just off the flipping charts good. Okay, so we're gonna give this one a shot right now. Let's read the ingredients. We have raw kombucha, which comes from filtered water, kombucha culture, organic green and black tea, organic sugar. That's typical. And this one is infused with organic sage and organic grapefruit juice. Okay, so that's simple ingredients. That's pretty standard. A lot of kombucha companies will do that. They'll brew the kombucha and then infuse it with a herb, such as sage or a juice or a concentrate. Some of them just use natural flavors, which I'm not a big fan of. High Country, I think, does that. There's a lot of them that just use natural flavors. But most of them use the actual herbs and the actual juices, which is great, which is GT's, which is Better Boosh mostly, although I think they use some natural flavors. Kombucha Town is off the charts good. That's a local Northwest favorite. Rowdy Mermaid is fantastic. I believe they're all pure in their ingredients. Who else? Who are my favorites? Brew Doctor, they're always pure. Everything they make is pure and good. But even Brew Doctor is not as good as these guys. I love you, Brew Doctor. You guys are great, but you're just not as good as Lionheart. And I've had them all. For those of you who are wondering, okay, maybe this is your first Kombucha Corral video. I have been drinking kombucha for close to, let's see, about 23 years now. I've started in the year 2000. I believe it was spring of 2000. My friend Jenny turned me onto it. And GT's was the first brand, almost probably the only brand available back then. There might have been more, but I didn't know about them. And I've been drinking them ever since. Like, I just started with GT's and they're the best and I went with them. So in the past, decade, maybe 15 years, they've been growing. The amount of companies have been growing in popularity. And I have tried literally every brand I'm aware of. And that's like probably 30 different brands, maybe. I'm guessing. But I go out of my way to find kombuchas, new ones that I haven't tried. And I've sampled them all. Like, I don't know one brand commercial that I haven't tried. I'm sure there are some locals, right? Because I haven't been to your town specifically that I haven't tried. But I've tried the rest. And several flavors of most of them. Okay? So, to date, I've probably spent a good $32,000 on kombucha because I don't brew my own. I don't want to. I don't like to. I like to buy what's out there, and I love the variety. It's just fabulous. So for me to come to you and say this is the best kombucha, like, I know. I've had them all. I've had Hum. I've had Health Aid. The big ones, Brew Doctor and GTs. Those are the big ones. But I've had all the little ones too. I've had Marin County. I've had Holy Kombucha. Aqua Vitae, Big Easy, Babe, Kavita. Done the Kavita thing. Had Clearly Kombucha. Had Boo. Had Whalebird. Marin County. Had Live. Had Revive. Soon Tea. Leafs Teas, Wild Tonic, Honey Jean. Had them all. I'm sure there's more than that I'm not remembering at the moment, but Camellia Grove, Kinergy, like it just goes on and on. There's more, okay? I've had them all. And this one's the best. It's just the way it is.